Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. In this video we will implement navigation between two screens in Jetpack Compose. So we have two screens, screen A and screen B. When user tap on this next button, then user will navigate it to screen B, and by tapping on this back button, user will navigate on previous screen, and also tap on this bottom navigation button, then user will be navigated to the previous screen. So this is what we will accomplish in this video. So let's proceed. You can find the initial code from the video description below. So first we need to add the dependency for navigation. So here we have added the dependency for navigation dash compose, and also provide the JSON serialization. We need to mention the plugin here, plugin dash serialization, and we need to highlight this plugin also. And if you're adding this navigation dependency on any other project, then we need to sync the project. So now we go to our this section, and here we create the two screens, screen A and screen B. So here create a package screen A, and in that we will create the first screen, COMP, press tab, screen A, remove this modifier from here, and in here we just need to simply show our text in the center of the screen. So for that we will box, press Alt Enter to import modifier, full max size, and in that we have this text which shows screen A, and press Alt Enter to import it. Text is equal to, and we need to show this in the center of the screen. So use modifier dot align, alignment dot center. Okay, and the same way we create the screen B. So just copy this one from here. Here we create a package screen B, and in that create a file screen B and paste it in here, and in here change this to B and B. Okay, and now we need to define the routes for this screen. So for that we create another class here, routes, and make this class field class, and in that here we create a data object screen A, and also mark this as serializable, and another one for select this one, press Ctrl D, make a copy of this one, and also create route for B. Now we need to host these two screens on the UI. So for that we go to our main activity, and in here first remove this default composables. In here we use box modifier dot padding. We need to consume this inner padding in this component. The purpose of this inner padding is that the scaffold have some predefined padding from top and bottom to show the status bar and the bottom navigation bar. Okay, and now in that we use NavHost to host these screens, which take first parameter nav controller. So the purpose of nav controller is to handle the navigation actions. Let's say navigate to next screen or navigating to previous screen. So we need to create the instance of that nav controller. Remember nav controller. Pass this parameter in here, and next is start destination. So start destination will routes dot screen A. So when user land on this screen, this main activity when starts, then the first screen which will be shown to the user will be this screen A. Okay, and now here we need to provide the screens that which route assigned to which screen. So for that we have the composable here, and in that here we provide the routes dot screen A, and in this section we provide the UI of screen A, and same we will do for screen B. So selecting it and press Ctrl D. Here we mention screen B and composable of screen B. We need to Alt Enter, press Alt Enter to import it. Okay, so now we have created the UI and also define routes and present that in NavHost. So let's run the app and verify this change. Okay, so our app is up and running and we are seeing screen A in front of us. So if you run the app project on your side and everything is working at this stage, then we can move forward that we need to add our next button here, that by tapping on that one, user will be navigated to the screen B. So for that we go to screen A, and in here we add a add button below this text. So first we add a spacer here, modifier dot height 20 dp, and press Alt Enter to import the dp, and here we use the button on click, and in the button we show the text next, and we also want this content to be shown in the center of the screen. So we use the column as a parent composable, because in box both of these items will be overlapped with each other. So fill max size, and also provide vertical arrangement, center, and horizontal alignment, center horizontally, and remove this one from here because it's not needed anymore. So when user tap on this next button, then we need to navigate to the next screen. So for that, here we introduce a parameter here, navigate next, which take routes as a parameter, and this is an function type, and we call this navigate next method when user tap on this button. So navigate next and pass the routes in it, screen B. Now we go to our main activity, and in here we have this screen A composable, and here we pass the parameter navigate next. We get the route from here, and we use the nav controller to tell the navigation graph that user want to navigate to certain route. So nav controller dot navigate, pass the route on it. Okay, so let's run the app and verify this change. Okay, so our app is up and running, and if we tap on this next button, then we are navigated to this screen B, and if we want to go back to the previous screen, then we can use this navigate back button, navigation back button, to navigate to the previous screen. And what if most of the time we have that back button on the app bar that user can tap on it to go to the previous screen. So how we can navigate back to the previous screen from any UI button or text UI icon or button click? So for that we add a back button in here. So in our screen B, here we add a back button on top of this text button on click. We first Alt Enter to import this button on click, and in the content we say back, and also add some spacing here. So spacer modifier dot height 20 dp. Press Alt Enter to import, and also make this center in the screen. So we wrap, instead of box we use column here, and you set the vertical arrangement to center and horizontal alignment to center horizontally. And now we don't need to set this modifier, so remove this one. And when user tap on this back button, then we trigger a method. We define a parameter here, navigate back, and we trigger that method from here, navigate back. And on our main activity here we pass the parameter navigate back, and in that we call the nav controller dot navigate up method to navigate to the previous screen. So let's run the app and verify this change. Okay, so our app is up and running, and we tap on next. We are navigated to the next screen, and on screen B we have this back button. If we tap on this back button, then user will be navigated to the previous screen. So with this we come to the end of this video. I hope this would be meaningful information for you. If you have any query, do let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Bye.